Greetings everyone. Let me start by posing a question. If there is one thing that you would like to see a change in society or in people, what would that be? Keep thinking, we'll get back to this again. So the things that I'm going to share with you is nothing new. We all know those, but when it's coming to practicing them, I feel we are falling behind. Once upon a time during our ancestors' time, like grandparents' time, their identity was through a village. So they would identify themselves through their village. No matter what political differences they had, when it came to doing things for the village, like cleaning up the pond or like renovations of a school, they all came together and did it. So from there, the next generation moved to cities. The village is gone and they're left with neighbors. And then the thought process came down to me and my family. And next generation, most of them went abroad. They left the country and went. And coming to the current generation, our thought process, we are limiting ourselves to me. So this is not deliberately done, but it just so happened that we were living life just like rolling the dice without much consciousness. So, and within a span of 25 years, we have come to a point where we are almost losing the community sense. It's something like civic sense or the unspoken values in the community. And I think we are heading more and more towards loneliness. This is something we have to take seriously. The next 5 to 10 years, we are going to see some big changes. We don't know how these things are going to shift. So we have to be wise to pick up the good changes and at the same time keep up or improve the value system in the community and move forward. So if we focus only on financial gains and ignore the values, we will be marching towards stone ages again, which is actually dangerous and perilous to the whole society. We are sometimes very quick to judge the current generation. We simply say that the generation is losing values. Whoever is 35 years or above, you have to just think once. When during your childhood, the adults in your family or people who were successful around in the community or the movies, the characters in the movies that you have watched, your teachers, everyone or the leaders during that time, most of them carried like higher values. They had really good discipline. So we grew up watching them. So do you think our current generation or kids have enough people to look up as role models? Do you think we are providing that as a society? I don't think so. So don't you think we have the responsibility to build up strong role models and bring stronger community and then expect something from them? So this same question I have posed, like I have asked before earlier. So what is the change that you want to see in the society or a person? What is it that you would like to see? So when I asked this question, 60% of the people had to take like around 5 to 10 minutes to think and then answer. It's kind of like when you're not living with full consciousness, maybe you're not observing things around you in your surroundings. So it took them time to think and then respond. 30% of them responded immediately and 10% could not come up with anything. To my surprise, in those answers, I was expecting them to say we have to end corruption or something in those lines. But people chose values. They told me that they want people to be considerate of each other, people to respect each other and show empathy. These were the things that most of them were asking. So people are choosing human bonds over anything else. When I analyzed those answers, I could divide them into 4 verticals. Number 1, respect. 2, sincerity. 3, appreciation. And 4th is cleanliness. Meaning, if we were to make some change, if we focus on these 4 verticals, these 4 pillars as a society, we could start bringing about a change. Everybody wants some change. Why are we failing? Why are we not able to bring about any change? I asked them this question too. And the standard answer is, nobody will change, ma'am. This is the answer I got. And then the next one obviously is, what will happen if I alone change? And the third one is, if I try to be kind or good, maybe they will perceive it as weakness. So these were the common concerns they had. What I believe is, instead of us worrying about changing the whole world, and as Gandhiji once said, you be the change you want to see in the world, You just focus on yourself and think about like, I will bring the change within me. So that's where this idea started. Change starts with me. So I am not going to carry the whole weight of the world, but I will bring the change in me, and if possible, in my family. That way, I will build a strong family with good values, which in turn will contribute to building a stronger community and a stronger nation. So now we might think, why do we have to make this change? So the answer is very simple. As I have mentioned earlier, there would be a lot of changes that keep coming into the society, and not necessarily everything is for good. So how do we make sure we pick up the good values and let go of the bad ones? So that can only happen when you have strong value system inside you. So when we cultivate that system inside us, no matter what changes come in the surrounding community, we will continue to choose only the right ones. That's how the stronger individuals, strong citizens will build a strong nation with good value system. That is the reason why we have to work on ourselves and bring the change within ourselves fundamentally. So now let's say we are ready to make the change. How do we bring that? So we came up with an idea in our workplace. We will dedicate a day, and we named the day as Civic Day. The day when you will practice some civic consciousness and work on these 4 value systems. First of every month, we dedicate it for Civic Day, and we do it like a ritual. Like we wear a badge that the change starts with me, and it's a completely voluntary program. Nobody should force anyone, since it shouldn't be implemented throughout the organization, asking everyone to participate. That's not the point of this. It is just that we provide a platform, and only individuals who want to work upon themselves and contribute to society will take up this program. So they wear this badge, and that day they follow the things in these 4 verticals. That is the respect, sincerity, appreciation, and cleanliness. And some of you might think, why do we have to do all this drama of wearing a badge and then creating a day for all this? Why can't you just practice it individually? That's good if you can practice it individually. The reason why we wear a badge is, when you wear a badge, you hold yourself responsible to practice this, because people are going to observe you whether you're practicing it or not. So if that way, you become more vigilant and you're more likely to practice it even better. Number 2, the people who are observing you, if they see the changes in you, they are more likely to take it up, and they would want to bring a change too. And number 3, if you are doing it all by yourself and it's all inside you, it might spread only to a certain level. When I see someone else wearing this badge and doing it along with me, I feel a sense of community. You want to bring good as hero again. So if you see there are many people who are thinking like you, it will give you more courage. It will give you more encouragement. So we create a platform where like-minded people are coming together and showing each other that we all care. We all want this change. So we are making good as a hero again. It's comeback time. So that's the reason why we dedicate one day and try to practice this. So in case, if I'm sure there are many more people out there in the society who want to do this and might not have a clue of how to do this. So we have practiced this, and I'm sharing this example. And if you think about doing this, if there is a group of people who want to do this, please leave your contact information if you want more guidance. Dr. Pemmasani Chandrasekhar's official website, you leave it there. We will extend our support to you all. And if there are few institutes, that I might even come and take it up personally. So my request to people who understood this concept, or don't be afraid to initiate the change, just like how I have started, the change starts with me. Please do take it forward. Thank you.